What's up, Internet? It's your boy Ori back once again. It's Friday, July 8th, day 3 inside the Big Brother house. We're doing a little update here on everything that was happening last night and then this morning inside the house. Now, it was kind of a slow feeds time that we've had so far. Not much has been happening, but yet things are very messy at the same time. And as of late last night and this morning, we've got a few things that have happened already that are really kind of mind-blowing, how people have gotten in the situations they are. So, just a little recap here. Daniel is our HOH. Pooch is the backstage boss, so he is safe this week, but he can't compete in any competitions. He can't vote. Paloma is in the backstage along with Alyssa and Brittany. They cannot vote. They cannot compete in competitions. They can't be nominated, and they can't be re-nominated, but their game is still in jeopardy this week. That's all we know. So that already limits Daniel's pool of who he wants to nominate. By the way, nominations are today. As I'm putting out this video, they still haven't had it yet. As I'm recording this video, they still haven't done them yet. Daniel's been having conversations. Right now, he's actually having one with Amira. He just finished up with Nicole, where we learned, I think, where nominations are going to be headed, but we'll get to that. So Daniel's pool of nominees is already pretty small, and there's already a lot of people not voting, so this is going to change the numbers up a lot. But we have some activity. Before we get into actually who might be nominated, let's just kind of run down who's working with who right now. Some of them are like official alliances, some of them are just kind of like loose friendships, and some of them are official alliances, and then people have been kicked out and replaced with other people, and we'll get to it. First off, there is probably the first alliance that kind of happened. It was the Porta Potty Alliance. So that was Monty, Kyle, Paloma, and Jasmine. Nicole was in the Porta Potty competition, but she wasn't in that first group that moved in, so I don't think she's really a part of it. But that is kind of an alliance thing that's got been happening. Is it really official? Is it really real? We'll see. They are members of other alliances with each other. So it seems like they're still a pretty tight foursome that could happen. Paloma, though, I think her real true ally, though, in this game, it's Alyssa. The two of them, they have a final two. They've created, well, now 2 different alliances. They're really Paloma is trying to do so much right now for someone who can't compete in a competition, doesn't have a vote, and knows their game is on the line. They're really doing a lot here. It baffles me. So the two of them, they have the final two. They wanted to then make, some other alliances. So the one that got kind of solidified last night was a girls alliance minus Taylor. So it's Alyssa, Paloma, Jasmine, Indy, and Brittany. No Taylor. Taylor is not involved in that. Either is Nicole. Nicole's not in that as far as I know either. So we'll see. I didn't see that Nicole was in it, but we'll check on that later. Now, Paloma and Alyssa, they actually went and started another alliance. This one actually has a name. It's called Mamba, which is kind of after Kobe Bryant. He was known as Black Mamba, and then his number was 24. It's BB24, so they're kind of going with that. We'll see if it sticks. I don't know, like, maybe there might be, like, a thing where they're like, hey, you can't do Mamba, and they're like, okay. That is Monty, Amira, Paloma, Alyssa, Kyle, Michael. So it's a 6-person, but it was originally Pooch who Paloma kicked out without talking to the other people. And then went to Michael and invited Michael. And Michael's like, yeah, sure, great. Goes into the storage room. He's like, nuh-uh, I'm not, absolutely not. And he's like, I'm going to use this to my advantage. He's like, 6? I'm number 6? So I'm the last one? Yeah, I'm using this to my advantage. So I don't know if he's just going to kind of go along with it here, see how nominations go before he blows it up. If he blows it up and he just works with them and knows, like, all right, I'm not really trusting them. I'm last on the ladder, so I know I have to do something eventually. We'll see how that kind of works out. Now, because that's just one of that's 2 6-person alliances that Paloma and Alyssa have made. It's interesting. It's interesting. Pooch, Daniel, and Turner have kind of a thing going on. They were talking real late last night, up in the HOH room. Daniel, when he was talking about nominations, Pooch and Turner were 2 that he feels like they're safe, right? Turner and Brittany, they had like a little pinky swear thing. Again, I haven't really seen them talk too much game, but they were like kind of just like, yeah, we got each other's back. Little pinky swear kind of a deal. Pooch and Kyle, I believe, have a final 2 together. And they seem kind of close. Monty is really close with kind of all the guys. He's really close with Kyle. I think he likes Pooch a lot. Joseph and him get along really well. They had like a workout session yesterday, and they really all kind of bonded doing that. Nicole really likes Turner. She likes Monty. She likes Terrence. Obviously, her and Daniel have a final 2 that we talked about yesterday, called the Rogue Rats. It's what they're going with, and they kind of want to form like a bigger thing. But he says, like, you know, you're my number 1, which actually I think kind of covers everything that's going on. Michael's got, you know, stuff going around too. Jasmine is involved in stuff. Everybody's really got something going on. Terrence is the only one who's just kind of like laying back, chill, you know, like, don't mind me, everything's fine. But there are a few like targets already for mainly Paloma, who's trying to lead the charge of a lot of these decisions. Taylor is still one that the Girls Alliance seems to be wanting to go after. They're not big fans of her. They think she's too good and too much of a threat to leave around. I think the Mamba Alliance wanted to go against Pooch because they kicked him out of the alliance. They don't trust him anymore. They think he's too much of a wild card. And I think if they had their way, like, the perfect nominees would be Pooch and Turner. Problem is, that's who Daniel is kind of in like a thing with, and he doesn't want to also nominate any big threat, because at least in Daniel's mind, this is what he's thinking. He's like 6'3", he can be seen as a physical threat. If all these physical threats go, he's then now a target. But as long as they're here, I mean, they're targets, right? He's not wrong. He's not wrong. And he believes them when they came up to him and they were like, hey, we're not going to put you up. He believes them. So he doesn't want to put up any strong guy. He's not going to put up Turner. Who else did he say it was like a no-go? I think that was kind of it. Nicole. Right, so that only leaves possible nominations after you take out the backstage people. That only leaves as possible nominations Taylor, Amira, Indy, Michael, because he doesn't consider Michael as like one of the big guys. Jasmine and Terrence. They both agreed Jasmine's awesome, so I don't think Jasmine's really on the table. So he knows Michael's a super fan as well. So Michael told him he was a super fan. He's like, listen, like, this is what I've been like dreaming for. Like, I would hate to go out first, blah, 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 blah. And Daniel sees as a big threat. He was like, yo, I would totally backdoor the shit out of Michael. He was like, I would totally backdoor the fuck out of Michael. So Michael's a possible nominee, but I don't know if he'll actually put him up. If I had to put money on what I think he might do, I think it could end up being Terrence as like a guaranteed lock-in. And it might be like Taylor or Indy, or you just might go with Michael. those seem to be like the 4 he's kind of looking at. Amir is there as an option, and it's not somebody he like turned off of, but like Taylor, he said like didn't talk game to him. So that's kind of like an easy thing that he can say. He said Terrence didn't really talk game to him, which I thought they kind of did, but maybe I'm misremembering. So yeah, it's kind of a rough go for Daniel here on who he's going to nominate. Nominations still have not happened yet. I wish I could update on you on that, but if you're watching this video, you know, within a few hours of it going live, I'm probably going to be live on Twitch. I'll be live on Twitch over at twitch.tv/Ori Streams. We go live almost every day at like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes we missed it. To be honest, sometimes it doesn't go. Sometimes it's like 6:30 or 7, but we try and get there. You can give us a follow over there. Just down in the description, there should be a comment or something down below. We'll probably be, you know, peeking in on the live feeds, seeing what's going on, trying to keep up with everything going on today. Hopefully we find out what the nominations are fairly soon. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you made it all the way here. Tomorrow there will be another update. We'll bring the actual video for the nominations, and I will see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed.